Happy birthday to me. Hi. Today is the 11th of November 2017 and I'm celebrating my 39th birthday. I've just spent a wonderful month in Brazil with my family and we're flying home in a couple of hours, and to be honest, I don't really want to go. And it has nothing to do with the beaches or the sun or the caipirinhas. Well, maybe a little bit. But the truth is, I'm just really scared to be back home. Because chances are that as soon as I wake up in my own bed, reality will slap me hard in the face, soak me up, and throw me back into that hamster wheel in which I go on and on, day in, day out, trying to get to the end of an endless to-do list. And I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. No, actually, there's probably two groups of you right now. The first one is thinking, girl, you have two children to raise, you need to earn money, it's nearly winter in Europe. What did you expect? Life is just not that fun. Well, I hope to prove you wrong. And the other group is screaming, break free, change the pattern, do what you love, and everything else will just miraculously fall into pieces. Into places, not into pieces. Well, I really hope that you're right. But to be honest, it doesn't seem that easy to me. See, after a lot of years of a lot of stress and lack of purpose, as well as a heavy metal poisoning that you could have as well without being aware of it, I have developed anemia, chronic fatigue, multiple, and I mean multiple food intolerances, like 3/4 of the foods I used to eat are gone. Then there are skin problems, various ones, some weird writer's block in my right arm, and the list goes on. So, for example, because of the food intolerances, there's literally nothing I can eat that wasn't prepared by myself. Otherwise, I probably will be sick. So, because of that, I have to spend a couple of days, an hour in my kitchen cooking. Then there's a chronic fatigue. That means that whatever I do, I always feel exhausted. And if I don't take a nap after lunch, I just don't function properly until the end of the day. And that will leave me crying and being a nervous wreck by night. Oh, and I didn't mention that I have a 1-year-old girl at home with me. So these things alone already keep me busy for most of the day. If I then try to add anything to that, like let's say I need to work, or something even crazier, I want to take some time off for myself, I'm screwed. It just doesn't work out. And this is the moment when I turn on the autopilot in my head. And instead of slowing down, I will accelerate to get things done. And that keeps me high on adrenaline almost all the time. And this is how I stay in that hamster wheel. And I need to change that for sure. And that's why I decided to launch myself a challenge, because I really need to find a way to put myself first on my own to-do list and to let go of the rest. So, as I said, I'm 39 years old today. And I decided to dedicate the next 365 days to finding ways to reconnect with and to satisfy my needs, from my most basic ones to the most subtle ones, because I believe that this is a key to breaking out of that vicious circle. I want to find new ways to strengthen my body, team up with other people to share the workload and make it more fun, reorganize myself completely, and especially find ways to unblock all my mental blockages that force me to make the same mistakes again and again, and that keep me from being in touch with my true needs. That's why I promise that when I blow out my 40 candles, I will be healthier, fitter, and happier than I've ever been in my adult life. I'm on my new blog, which is called Grass Under My Feet. I'm not even sure you're hearing this because of the wind. I want my blog Grass Under My Feet to be a real-time success story on which I share everything I do to get closer to that goal. That's about it. Are you wondering why I'm sharing this with you? Honestly? Because if I keep the challenge to myself, I'm just not going to do it. And also, I'm totally aware that I'm far from being the only one suffering from these kinds of modern diseases and environmental problems. So if you have been facing similar obstacles, maybe we can talk about it, we can share. Or even better, if you have gone through a healing process already, maybe you can help me. That would actually be the best. In any case, I want you and me to do this together, because Life is just so much easier and more fun when you're not alone. Does that make any sense to you? Well, I hope it will once you read my blog, Grass Under My Feet. See you there, and thank you for sharing. Bye bye.